Take a moment to look around you. The chair you're sitting on, the device in your hands, the building outside your window. Every one of them began in exactly the same place, as a thought. Before there were cities, there were ideas. Before there were cathedrals, there was imagination. Before humanity reached the moon, someone first believed it was possible. Every visible thing begins invisibly. And that raises an intriguing question. If thoughts are capable of shaping the physical world through human action, have we underestimated their true influence? Across thousands of years, cultures separated by oceans all seem to arrive at a remarkably similar conclusion: that the world within may be far more important than we realize. The idea that thought possesses creative power is not unique to any one religion or philosophy. It appears repeatedly throughout history. In the Vedic tradition, we find the idea that reality first emerges through consciousness. In the biblical tradition, the opening words of John's Gospel describe creation beginning not with matter, but with the Word. Hermetic philosophy opens with perhaps its most famous principle, that all is mind. Kabbalistic teachings describe creation unfolding through successive levels of consciousness before taking physical form. Different languages, different cultures, different symbols. Yet they all seem to suggest something remarkably similar: that creation begins long before anything becomes visible. Harry B. Joseph explores this recurring pattern throughout the Book of Wisdom, describing the physical world as the final expression of deeper mental processes, rather than their starting point. Whether understood symbolically or literally, the message is difficult to ignore. Think about the work of an architect. Long before the first foundation is poured, the entire building already exists. Not physically, mentally. The same is true of a composer writing a symphony, an inventor designing an engine, an artist painting a masterpiece. Every act of creation follows the same sequence. Thought becomes image. Image becomes intention. Intention becomes action. Action becomes reality. The Book of Wisdom describes this process through what it calls the mental plane, a realm of thought, imagination, and intention that precedes physical expression. It links this with the power of focused attention and the influence of words in directing the mind. Whether we interpret this as metaphysics or simply as human psychology, the principle remains surprisingly familiar. We become increasingly shaped by what we repeatedly think about. At first glance, this may sound purely philosophical. Yet modern neuroscience has revealed something fascinating. The brain often responds to vividly imagined experiences in ways that closely resemble real ones. Studies on mental rehearsal have shown that simply imagining a physical movement activates many of the same neural networks involved in actually performing it. Elite athletes have used visualization for decades. Musicians rehearse mentally. Surgeons practice procedures in their minds before entering the operating theatre. Another well-documented example is the placebo effect. When people genuinely expect a treatment to help, the brain can release chemicals that produce measurable improvements, even when the treatment itself contains no active ingredient. None of this proves that thoughts magically alter external reality, but it does demonstrate something profoundly important. Thoughts change the brain, and a changed brain changes perception, behavior, decision-making, and ultimately, life itself. Neuroplasticity, The brain's ability to reorganize itself through repeated experience is now one of the best established findings in modern neuroscience. Perhaps the ancients lacked MRI scanners, but maybe they recognized something through observation that science is only now beginning to describe in biological terms. There is another curious idea found throughout ancient traditions. Words matter, not because sound itself is magical, but because words shape thought, and thought shapes behavior. The conversations we have with ourselves become the lens through which we interpret the world. I can't. I'm not good enough. I'll never change. Repeated often enough, they stop feeling like opinions. They begin feeling like reality. The Book of Wisdom describes words as creative forces that reinforce mental patterns and direct attention. Modern psychology would likely frame the same idea differently. Our internal dialogue influences emotion, expectation, and behavior. Different language, very similar observation. Perhaps this is where ancient wisdom and modern science quietly meet. Not in extraordinary claims, but in an ordinary truth. Every day, our thoughts shape what we notice. What we notice shapes our choices. Our choices shape our habits. And over time, our habits shape the lives we live. Perhaps that is why so many civilizations place such importance on mastering the mind. Not because thought alone creates reality, but because every meaningful change in the world begins with a change that first takes place within. Every invention, every work of art, every scientific breakthrough, every act of kindness, every civilization, all began as a single thought. The question is not whether your thoughts matter. They already do. The real question is which thoughts you are choosing to cultivate, and perhaps that question is worth exploring further.